Hey guys, welcome back to NIKKE. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the special arena, go through all the basics of it. This is a format that you see in pretty much every idle game, so I'll go through all the basics and how it works, and how to try and get some more wins in it and climb higher. And then at the end of this video, I'll talk about my account, where I'm at, the content, all that sort of stuff, and give you guys an update because a lot of people have been asking me. So let's jump into the arena and talk about the basics of it. Now, the first thing you got to do, I messed this up on day one. I didn't do any attacks on day one because I thought the game was bugged because it wasn't showing me any opponents. But turns out when the game gives you the tutorial, it makes you set an attack team. If you didn't set a defense team, you won't see opponents. So make sure you go in and click up the top right defense team and set a defense team. Most important thing, otherwise you won't even be able to compete. So I got screwed on that. I messed up. My bad. But let's jump out past that. The next thing is, now how do you get points? You get points cumulatively over time based on your rank. You don't get points per win. And when you're battling someone, you're basically stealing their rank when you battle them. And the higher up you go, the more the more AFK points you essentially get. So obviously trying to beat higher ranked players is going to be the best way to climb up higher and get more rewards. That's what you want to do. So it's not like I've seen some people ask, if I get 3 victories, does it give me more points? Anything like that? No, all you need to do is get 2 victories and win the battle, and you will swap ranks with the enemy that you're battling. For instance, this one here, if I could beat this person, I would get the rank of 895. I would swap my rank with them. If I beat this one, I would get the rank of 929, so on, so forth. That is the essential way it goes. So all you're trying to do is get as highly ranked as you can so that you get as many AFK points as possible. And that is the way the system works. It's not points per win or anything like that. It's all basic AFK loot is essentially what we're trying to do. Now, as for strategy, when you're trying to climb ranks, if you look at someone like, for instance here, if someone's like a limit break past you, like if anyone's into like 141 plus, I'm pretty much not going to beat them. It doesn't really matter. In general, when we're looking very basic level for most people, once they get a limit break past you, you're pretty much going to be stuck. But what you can do is you can refresh the opponent list. So this one is rank 895. If I refresh this one's 926. Let's refresh again, see if we can get... So this one is a 905 rated player, which is a nice little increase for me. It's still in the beginners, but 905 ain't too bad. I can go ahead and defeat this person because they're only level 110s and get that rank, or I can try and go for something a little bit better. This one's 913, not as good. So this one's 897, but as you can see, this person is level 125. So this is actually a really decent one for me to go ahead and try and attack because of the high rating. So let's go in this one and let's try and get a W on this one. So hopefully we can. Now what you can see is the enemy's power as well. Now, I want to show you guys a basic principle in this stuff when trying to do this. So I'm going to use paint here. So when you've got 3 teams, this is like an old Chinese horse racing dude's strategy from the olden days. I don't know whether it's a story or what. I can't remember what it's called, but the basic principle is, say you've got 3 teams. You've got your S team, your A team, and your B team, looking at these like tiers. You got your best team, second best team, and worst team. What you want to do essentially is have your best team attack their second best team, your second best team attack their worst team, and then your worst team attack their best team. And basically you're throwing this match away so that you have the advantage in this match and this match to get you 2 wins. And that is the basic principle. Now, obviously, you're going to have different things, team synergies and stuff like that are going to come into play. And that's basically the way you're going to play it. So if we look over here, you can see that even though I'm higher leveled, they've actually got more power. I think I've got a bunch of characters here without gear. I haven't been too stressed on it. It's not my biggest stress in the world. But this one, I should be okay because I've got noise. They've only got the 1 burst 3. Their team's pretty average here. So that team's pretty average. Even though it's decent power, I should be able to beat it. This team here, we should have no issues. They do have a noise, but I think just on raw power, I should be able to overcome that and get the win on this one. I could be wrong on that, but I think I should be okay, even though they got the noise. And I don't have a counter to noise, essentially. So that's what I'm looking at. So I should be right with these 2. Now, if you do need to swap it around, you can hit change formation. Now, something I really wish they would implement into the game is a way for me to swap team 2 with team 1, because normally people are going to have their 3 set teams, but sometimes you'll want to have, like, maybe the team that you've got currently in the first formation attacking their second one, and it's like, I just want to swap the two around. They don't have that I've been able to see. You've actually got to deselect all the characters, put them into the other team. I find it incredibly tedious, and that's why I make my worst team first, because I find that most people make their best team first, and you know, it allows me to not have to change it as much. So hopefully they add that feature in, because it's such a great quality of life at the moment. Unfortunately, if you do need to swap it around, you need to swap it all around. Unless I've missed something, let me know in the comments, and there is a way. I couldn't find it. But let's go in here, this one. And let's have a crack. So these guys are 897. So let's jump in. Let's see if we can get the win on this one and have a look. So let's see how we go. Loading. Good loading screens. I haven't found a way to make LD player like work really well with this game since the Christmas update. It's just been laggy ever since for me. Let's take a look. So this is the one that I should probably lose, because this is my like throwaway team essentially. So I should definitely be losing this one. So there we go. So let's jump into this one. So hopefully I can get the win on this one. I'm hoping. My lack of gear quality may let me down, but I'm hoping noise can basically just get me there. And then we got the shielding. So this is a pretty defensive team. And then we've obviously got the Scarlet in there as well. I probably should have Privity go first on this one, actually. I should change that up so we can get the stuns and stuff, but let's see how we go. Yeah, clutch the win that one. So the noise on the enemy team on this one's going to be the only thing that could clap me, but let's see how we go, see if we can clutch it. We got rid of the Privity already. Let's see. So getting that invincibility up. It's just going to be that enemy noise that could be a clap, but let's see how we go here. Got another kill. Yeah, so they got no... Yeah, we should be fine. There we go. So we're going to get that win there. So once again, sacrifice that first one to take the next two. And there we go. I go ahead and I get that rank 897. Away we go. Click away. And that's basically the gist of it. There's nothing too crazy about it. You just want to keep the highest rank you can. And you can basically just refresh to try and find higher ranked players. So as you can see, this one, 799. Pretty solid. Let's go ahead. What are these? Level 110. So this is the kind of thing you want to start finding. And now I can go in and get this. And this is pretty much a free one. Now I just purchased a ticket there just so I can show you guys. So let's jump in. And let's go. And let's have a look. So this should be a nice little rating boost for me, because we should clap this. I didn't even check just because we're that high on levels. We should be pretty fine just to clap this. Sweet. Sweet. And sweet. All right, jump through. So there we go. We're up to 799, which is pretty nice. They go up to 897. And away we go. We just keep climbing. And let's have a look. Loading. There we go. So now we're up to rank 799. We're in bronze 4. And then we're going to basically just keep trying to climb that rating to increase our AFK loot. And that is the basic gist. And I just realized I forgot to throw this in. So we're chucking it in editing. And as you go up your ranks, this is going to be your rewards available. So you're basically hourly rewards up here on the points that you're actually going to earn. And then if we go into season end rewards, this is the end of the season. As you can see up the top here, we've got 12 days left in this season. Rank 1 is going to get 3,000 gems, not too bad. Then we go to 0 to top 10% is going to get 1,200. 10 to 50 is going to get 900. And 50 to 100 is still going to get 600. So it's not horrible, but you obviously want to climb as high as you can. I mean, the top 10 spots are a bit like not really achievable, but for most people, except for 10 people, obviously. Then you can see how you go past that. So those are the rewards available from it. Like I said, the end of season, it's not too bad, especially if you're just AFKing it and not really caring. You still get 600 gems every couple weeks. I'm not sure if it's going to be always 2-week season. It doesn't specify a duration for the season. This one just is 2 weeks. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, I wouldn't go refreshing like I did just then. I'd basically just, because you're going to be spending gems to do it. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Just use your free attacks every day and go through it like that. That is the basics behind the special arena. If I missed anything else, I'll follow it up in another video, but it's just a general format that you see in a lot of games. So, you know, it's pretty basic. Go in, do some wins. Like I said, I like setting my strongest team as my second team and my second strongest team as my third team, just because I feel like most people are going to do team 1 strongest, team 2 second strongest, and team 3 weakest. And I feel like that's just the quickest way for me to do it without having to swap stuff around. So that is my little strategy. Okay, now as for my account and content and stuff like that. So my account, as you can tell, let's just take a look where I'm at. I'm level 135 across the board. Now, I've basically been playing this on super casual mode recently. You know, midway through chapter 13, you just get brick walled, and there's not much you can really do outside of dailies. So I've been logging in, mostly trying to do my dailies. I've been skipping the simulation room a lot because it's not my funnest game mode. And even though it's a great source for experience and stuff like that, I've just been, you know, haven't felt the motivation to do the sim room. So that's why my progress has slowed down a fair bit. Just because, you know, the mode's just tedious, basically, is where I'm at. But, you know, that's where I'm at, 135, progressing. I'm halfway through chapter 13. I think I could probably kill this boss that I'm up to now. I haven't tried it in a couple of days, so I think I've leveled up a little bit. I should be able to go with that, and we should be able to keep progressing. Now, as for content, why have I not been making content? Basically, there's... For pure gameplay content in NIKKE, it's a tough one. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like to see for gameplay content. But I feel like it's quite limited on what I can make because you're always sort of just stuck in your progression. And it's a very slow, like a long stuck period. Like I've been in chapter 13 for probably 3 weeks now, more. I can't even remember, but yeah, there's not much like just general gameplay that I can really feel like I can make. Besides that, there's 3 other things you can cover. One being news, the next being leaks, and the next being drama. Now, news, when the game launched, I was all over it because I was like right into it. I was playing the game all day. I was checking everything all the time. Whereas now I'm at that point where it's like I'm just, you know, cruising, logging in, doing dailies, just chilling, not stressing too much, and like it makes me miss news. So I'm not on top of the news as soon as it drops all the time. So that's why I haven't done as many news things, because by the time I see it, maybe I'm 12, 24, 48 hours late, and I'm like, it's, you know, everyone's covered it, so it's not too stressful to me. The next one is going to be leaks. I've just never done leaks for like the past 3 years. Like I had an instant one time where I got a decent warning about covering leaks in a game that I played ages ago, and I was just like, okay, I'm just going to steer clear of leaks altogether because, yeah, it's just not something I don't want to risk my channel or anything like that for the sake of leaks. If you guys really want to find leaks, I'm sure you can find them somewhere, but I'm not going to bring them. It's just not worth it in my opinion. And then the other thing that there is, because like there's a lack of being able to make gameplay content, you know, the summon income is fairly dry. So it's like I can't even do like summons and test new characters. It's basically I've got my set characters. I'm not getting anything new and I'm stuck. But the only other thing to cover is drama, and I just don't do drama. I just don't care for it. If there's something that I feel like I can have a decent impact, I'll leave feedback and stuff like that. But as for drama, I feel like negativity just drives more negativity. And if I start doing like the just general drama videos, which is probably like, I want to say over 50% of the NIKKE content that I see is drama and leaks. I just can't be bothered with it. Is essentially what it is. I mean, if you guys like drama and you like seeing that, I know it's like something that's going to get a lot of clicks, but I just don't care for it. I'd rather have fun when I'm having fun. If I don't have fun, I just move on. That is as simple as it is. I don't get stuck in drama and all that stuff. I just do what I have fun and just try and keep good vibes is basically the gist there. So that's basically it. So for content, probably the next couple banners I will be doing summoning, so I will definitely do some summon videos and stuff like that. But besides that, like I said, I just don't have too much to make at the moment. There's just not too much with NIKKE to make, and I'm just playing real casually, just chilling, and that's pretty much it. So let me know if there's anything you guys do want to know or videos you do want me to make. Let me know, but at the moment, that's where we are. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.